first down carry now for Miller. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert on the option. He's going to run with it. 16 yards, a first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
Now a first down carry for Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack from here. That one good for 12 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And they'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run with Moss. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
2nd and 11. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Miller, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 7.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's Moore. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Chargers 6, Saints nothing.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Darrell Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Here from the 20. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Saints 7, Chargers 6. Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away, it's Tavecchio. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete.
Herbert's pass.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, Ingram. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 7 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of
fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
And a moot point there as they were able to connect. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 40-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
He was brought down by...
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Tyler Newsome now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
first down. Justin Herbert. And it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Going with Moss on the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's Rodgers. They'll run the screen with Moss. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking for Aguilar, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
There's 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taylor Gabriel as the 1st half is winding down. And the Saints add on to their lead. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Makes the score Saints 17, Chargers 6. Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 26, 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start the drive with Harris. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert now. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got his man on the out route.
Herbert.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Wolfe, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
It's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Right back to Moss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's got Burton here. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. They'll run on first down with Moss. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. But that is a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Tavecchio set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he's taken down here by the Saints. able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Miller. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darrell Williams taking it in. And the Saints now at 6 to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Saints 31. Chargers 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Herbert, airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught at the 25. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 43 yards.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Ingram. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. They're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
3rd and 10.
Rodgers to throw. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
A loss of 9.
Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Herbert. That is incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Yeah, that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next to score, Chargers 34, Saints 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Saints 31.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chargers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.